We are at the premier home furnishing store in Dallas, Gary Riggs Interiors. It is 1 block south of Lovers Lane on Preston Road, on the west side of Preston Road, 6925 Preston Road. We have the pleasure and honor of being with one of the top interior designers in the Dallas area, Karen Holloway. Karen, how are you today?
I'm fine, David. Thank you for coming.
Well, we're glad to be here. Tell us about the store.
Well, it's an exciting adventure. Gary Riggs opened this location 5 years ago. He'd been in Allen for 7 years and decided he wanted a presence in the Highland Park area. So he opened this up, and I came on board at that time from another firm. And we've just had a lot of fun out of this store. It's different than it's not a typical home furnishing store where you just go in and pick out a sofa and a chair. But with expertise, you're guided along according to what your home, your architecture is, and what your likes and your dislikes are. And then we just kind of put it all together for you. Bring it out, set it up, and if you like it, great. And if you don't, then we pick it up and bring it back. Not that we encourage that, but that's just a service that Gary actually started years ago, and even I think he did that even before he actually started doing interior design. But
so you actually will go out to the home, you will look the home over, and then you'll come back with recommendations, and then you'll actually put the furniture in the home.
That's right, furniture and accessories and art. We love art. You'll see that as you tour the store.
Well, could we take a tour? Would you give us a tour of the store?
I'd love to.
Okay.
I'd love to.
Karen, this looks like an unbelievable living area. Tell us about this.
Well, in our philosophy, we like to have a variety of different looks and styles so that it's appropriate for every home that we go into. But this particular one has a neutral palette. You'll see the white sofas and then the off-white chairs, and then it's got the punch of color with the golds and the browns. And we find that to be very likable, if you will, for the young couple. They're wanting something that looks sophisticated, but not over the top, antique-y, ornate golds and that. They want it to be their own personal space, but very sophisticated, and this addresses that. And then you'll see the cocktail table is very unusual. It is actually an art piece. There is a man that makes this, and he collects various iron pieces and then makes them into furniture pieces. So that's just typical of what you'll find in Gary Riggs Interiors.
So talking about where you procure your furniture, obviously you have a local flair with the table. Give us some idea of where some of the other furniture comes from.
Well, of course, we buy from the vendors out of North Carolina. We try to buy American made. We do have some product that so that it meets all economic levels. We do have product that will come from the Asia market, but they are American-owned companies, factories. They're not your China-owned factories, so I will stipulate that. But that's where most of our product comes from. I think that all comes basically from Gary's eye. He just has a flair that's a natural God-given gift, and we just try to incorporate it into our stuff. So,
Karen, this bed looks so plush. I almost want to jump in there and go to sleep myself.
Well, David, everybody wants a great master bedroom or a special guest bedroom, and that's what this bed would offer itself to. We want beds to look inviting, and we want a room to be inviting, and this particular layout there's not a custom piece to this. It's all very economically put together, accenting, of course, a color that could be green if you put greens with it, or it could be gray, but the white leaves that crispness to make it feel like a hotel. You've come into a hotel. So I like to use this in a guest room.
And you've got on the furniture and on the walls, you've got different kind of art objects.
We love art because we find that that's where most people are very insecure in trying to make those selections for their home. So we try to stock a lot of art to give people a feel as to what they like and don't like, and then we can bring things out that would be pleasing to them and also pull the room together. So you can see some examples in this particular picture.
Well, you mixed some colors in this room, didn't you?
Well, we did, and isn't it fun and refreshing to look at the color? And like I said in the beginning, we do love color. This room actually started with the origination of these chairs. You see the beautiful turquoise chairs and done in this silk with the silver nail head. And so then we added the rug, and then you think, okay, so what do you put with these bright, bold colors? And nothing would fit better than this black and white houndstooth. It's just a great look, but it has to be the right client. And we try to match those two so that everybody's happy.
You know, this is such a fun store. It's an exciting environment, and it's just been a pleasure to be with you and to learn so much about home furnishings and how you guys match things together. And that's really what makes this store, is the brilliance in the design.
Thank you, David. We're just happy that you could come, and we hope that other people will at least come by and take a look. We have clients that come in that want to just come periodically just to see the new things that have come out and get great ideas, and maybe they may take something home with them.
Well, you never know. Listen, before we leave, what are your hours?
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, and then on Saturday, 10 till 5.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for taking your time to visit with us today. It was really a pleasure, and you're just adorable, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you very much.